Talking about Dame Dash again, and he has hinted at something that is very, very interesting relating the Roc-A-Fella shares that he supposedly has to sell. So let's go over the article. Dame Dash has hinted that he would be willing to sell his Roc-A-Fella Records shares to, and listen to this carefully, Cameron and Mace. Yes. Rumors have recently swirled that Dame was looking to offload his shares in the dormant company amid his financial and legal troubles, while the It Is What It Is hosts jokingly putting themselves forward as potential buyers. Speaking on his America New Network platform over the weekend, Dash entertained the idea, saying, in this very moment, they could have it, they might have it. Pause. I don't know why he says that. I'm just celebrating the fact that I can freely sell it and that I have the option to sell it to Cam and Mace. He added, I'm not saying that I haven't. I like to pass the torch. I like what they've done. They didn't fold. They from Harlem, and we all came up together, and it would be fun to see them running Roc-A-Fella. Dash then detailed his previous attempts to sell his shares in the label he co-founded with Jay-Z and Kareem Burks in 1984. In 2021, I was trying to sell my shares at public auction. Jay and Biggs sued me, or had Roc-A-Fella Inc. sue me and say I was trying to sell all the shares, he said. I'm the CEO of Roc-A-Fella. What Jay did was pretend to be the CEO of Roc-A-Fella. He hired his lawyers on Roc-A-Fella's Inc.'s behalf and sued me. Jay's lawyers were being paid by me and the money generated from Roc-A-Fella Inc. Interesting. But that's wild. I mean, there's a lot that probably is behind the scenes when it comes to this Roc-A-Fella shares, especially with big companies like that. I mean, there's going to be lots of, hey, this person said this person did this. But, I mean, it would be very, very cool if Cameron and Mace owned Dame Dash's shares of Roc-A-Fella. That would be something full circle. That would be something, it would just be cool for hip-hop to have Jay, Biggs, Cam, and Mace owning Roc-A-Fella, and potentially they could do something with Roc-A-Fella and re-bring it back because obviously Jay and Dame don't want to work together, so that's never going to, Roc-A-Fella as a company is never going to come back because of that. But if Dame gets rid of his shares like he has to get that $840,000, if that's what he's going to be getting, then that opens, a new portal to potentially have Roc-A-Fella come back as a label and maybe start to distribute new music. But I know Jay-Z's got Roc Nation and he doesn't really care about Roc-A-Fella anymore. But there could be some historical music, What I'm surprised about is, and what I wish record labels would do more, is why not go back in time to music that a lot of these artists recorded and release albums or release projects, EPs from that era that they recorded that are unreleased, that are in the vault. First off, think about how much Dr. Dre would have. Let's just say Aftermath said, hey, Dr. Dre, CEO of Aftermath, hey, we're going to do this. Every artist that was signed under Aftermath, we're going to release more music that they had at that time that wasn't released, if they had any. Dr. Dre, boom, drops more music from 2001 album. Boom, Eminem drops more music from the Marshall Mathers EP era, or LP, sorry. Boom, Eminem drops Relapse 2, like we're supposed to fucking get. These are things that would be really cool. 50 drops something that he had around the massacre, or Curtis, because I know he didn't have much music with Get Rich or Die Trying era. He pretty much gave it all away. But, it would be cool to have those type of moments, those type of things. I know the Game in 50 had records. Game even said it. He still has like 2 or 3 records that the world hasn't ever heard of Game in 50. So, I mean, that's just, I think nostalgia sells still to this day. So why don't these artists go in more on nostalgia? That would be amazing. Nostalgia sells. Like, here's the thing. If something is classic in that moment, it's forever going to be classic. Cars. I have this idea with cars that a lot of these car companies could bring back older models of cars just updated for today's time, technology-wise. But the same type of look of the car, same type of interior, just updated technology-wise. Or maybe just the same exact car, no updates. But, you'd have to deal with a lot of logistics issues with that. But, even if you, let's just say a classic, I don't know, BMW M3 2005, classic BMW M3, beautiful car. I don't remember what is the E46, whatever the hell model it is, but the 2005 BMW M3, beautiful car. Bring that back for 2025, 20 years later. Say, hey, this is a limited, specific model. We're releasing 2,000 of these for 2025, scattered across planet Earth, sounding like Dragon Ball Z here. And, whoever gets a chance to buy one gets one. Something like cool, or just reproduce or reproduce the whole car and not have like a limited run. I don't know. But I think nostalgia still sells. It will forever sell. There's proof in the 50 Cent Final Lap Tour that proved it right there. Nostalgia sells. There's a lot of stuff where proof that nostalgia sells. So I would like to see if Dame Dash sells it to Cam and Mace. Maybe they get involved in a way where some type of music comes out between all of them, Jay, Cam, and Mace. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Dame Dash doesn't seem really hurt about selling it. I think he wants to, if he's going to sell it, he wants to give it to the proper people, and he feels like maybe Cam and Mace are the best ones. They've been holding it down for a while. So, shout out to Cam and Mace. That'd be cool if they get it.